So today, let's look at question number 1. I do not have to actually look at the stimulus first. Most of the time, I can go straight to the question. It says, based on table 1. So I know that where I'm going to look for the answer is going to be in table 1. So that's all I pulled over from the stimulus so we can look at it. Table 1, right there. Okay? So now I'm going to read the question, and it's going to tell me where in table 1 to go look. It says, what is the relationship between intensity and wavelength? So I want to come back over here in table 1. I want to find intensity, and I want to find wavelength. So they want to know what is the relationship between them. You're going to be looking for patterns. You're going to be looking for, do they go in the same direction or do they go in opposite directions? So I'm going to look at this data, and if I take the wavelength, it goes from 200 to 250, so that's increasing. We're going to be looking for increase, decrease, stay the same. Or maybe it does a little bit of both, okay? So here, 200 to 250, increase. To 300, increase. If you look, as I go down this column, the numbers are increasing. So wavelength is going to increase. Let's look at intensity. Look at intensity, 0.321 to 0.193, 0.154. I'm getting smaller and smaller. As I move down this column, I am decreasing. So they're going to go in opposite directions. So now I come over here and I'll look at my A, B, C, and D. I want to find one of these where it says that wavelength, sorry, let me change that. Wavelength is increasing. So wavelength. As wavelength increases. So to increase, to show increasing on wavelength, what I want to do is this would be increase. This would be increase. So as the line goes in that direction, what is happening to the intensity? We're looking for one that's going to decrease. So as I move from left to right, which line decreases? Does this line decrease? No, it stays the same. As I move from left to right on this line, does it decrease? No, it stays the same. It doesn't stay the same. It actually increases. This one, as I move from left to right, decreases. So I'm really liking that. But I want to check the other one too. As I move from left to right, it has increased. So that makes my answer